All right, y'all, welcome back. So we have a highly requested one today. So it's been going viral around the whole internet of this little dude. Okay, so the title says a mother of a 17-year-old son catches a man her son snuck in the house. All right, let's check this out.
Who is that? Why the table fall? Why the table fall? Why all that shit fall? Who just left up out of my fucking house?
Nobody's in there.
Who just left up out of here?
Nobody's in the house.
Get your
I'm sorry.
get out! Get your get your
Okay.
out of my house!
Uh,
Get your out of my house, nigga! Get your out!
Oh shit! I'm sorry. That shit just took me out, low key, because the way the dude was walking outside the apartment and shit, and she just showed everything, man. Okay. Um. Then somebody posted to say he's not a teenager. Oh, because it's a grown man. Okay, here's the grown ass man. Okay. So she showed the dude and everything. All right, so here, check this out. This is what I got to say about this. 17 is an argumentable, very much age, okay? Because although it is illegal, not telling nobody to do this, but in certain states, it's about, I guess, if the parents allow it or whatever, and, you know, like 18 to 17, you know what I'm saying? If an 18-year-old deal with a 17-year-old, it's still, he's messing with a kid when just a year ago, they were both just in the same situation, and because he just so happened to be a year older now, all of a sudden he can't touch the 17-year-old. What if he was messing with the 17-year-old since he was 16, and just because he's a year older, now he's 18, now he's gonna be like, it's criminal for him to mess with a 17-year-old? I don't agree with that. However, if it's on some, you 30 something messing with a 17-year-old, you 25 plus, you 24, 23, 21. 21 is even argumentable, because I look at it like this. If y'all are in the age range where y'all could have been in high school together, like if y'all could have been in school together, let's say like this was a freshman, you a senior, you will turn 21 and they will be, let's see, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Depending on what, you know, class they was in and what year they was born, you could be in school with somebody and be 4 years apart, which would be 17 to 18, 18 to 19, 19 to 20, 20 to 21. So it's still shady there. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as a senior, because he's dating the freshman, as soon as he graduate and he become a grown adult, he can't date them no more. And they was already dating and it was just fine when they was both minors. So it's just like, I don't, argumentable there, okay? But like I said, if it's like, you know, you 25 plus messing with a 17-year-old, 30 plus messing with a 17-year-old, that's out of pocket. But what I want to really address is how he snuck the dude in the room and then tried to sneak him out, and then the nigga ended up hitting a table or a lamp or something, knocked it over. That's where the gay dude fucked up. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do this type of shit, you need to be slicker than this. One, first of all, you shouldn't even be doing this, because you should wait to do this when you get out of your parents' house, especially if you know your parents is homophobic, because if they would have walked in on y'all messing around or something, because of the homophobia, no telling what they might have done to you or him. And he may not even know that you on the deal or what. I mean, who knows? You know what I'm saying? It's just not a safe situation for either one of y'all. The way that she beat him and then was like calling him all kind of punks and bees and everything, that part was like, you know, hard to see. But at the same time, it's like, this is why I emphasize on men dealing with men with their own shit going on. Okay? This makes no sense why all y'all gay dudes is allowing all these bum ass niggas to climb up inside of y'all, bro. The 17-year-old should have been able to go to the nigga house. He shouldn't be sneaking him in his mama house. Okay? If you just want to keep it 100. Let's say that this is a 19-year-old dude. Nigga, so what? If you're going to be doing this, you need to have your own shit. Then you can have the nigga come over. But all this, you sneaking into another nigga house as a grown-ass man, you need your ass whipped for that shit. I'm just keeping it 100. That's bummy. I don't fuck with that. That's lame. As soon as a nigga tell you that he got to sneak you in his mama house, if he say he got to sneak you in, period, instead of you just being on some, I get it. We done all been on some, spontaneous, adventurous, exciting shit. This is exciting low-key to do this in the middle of the night. Type shit. I get it. But you could also be making those risky decisions and really be risking your life. Like, it's not a game out here. I feel like the dude that snuck into this little boy house or in anybody else's house, they deserve what they get for that, because that's a dangerous ass situation that you're putting yourself into. Okay? Need to know that. We all think it can't be us, but it really much so can. If this boy had a father, what if that's probably a single mom, but what if that dude had a dad in the house and he came out and saw that shit? That dude would have been in danger right there. Okay? He could have made it like he didn't invite this person in the house. This was a trespasser, wasn't allowed to be in the house, and messing with a minor, nigga, you're cooked. Bottoms, stop. And the only reason why I'm saying bottoms is because I assume that if you're a younger nigga messing with an older nigga and he's sneaking into your mama house, 9 times out of 10, you're the one getting cracked. So y'all niggas need to start having standards and start making niggas have shit going for themselves, at least in a position where they can acquire an environment for y'all to link up and hook up. Even if you're not trying to date this man. A lot of y'all might go like, I don't need this nigga to have his own car crib and all. I ain't trying to date this nigga. Like, fuck that. I'm trying to get a nut too. If that's the case, well then y'all at least need to make sure that the nigga, if he's older than you and shit, and if he's more dominant than you and everything, I think that you can have the standard to say, okay, I at least need you to have a place for us to hook up. If I don't have it, you have to have it. That's my standard. That's my requirement, because I don't have it yet. When I have it, then I could possibly, deal with some bum ass niggas if I want to. Because I have some shit. I'm not putting nobody in, we ain't putting nobody in danger. But if you gonna be on the other end, well then you need to make sure that these dudes can have at least a car for y'all to go hook up in the parking lot. This would have never happened, okay? Or he need to have his own crib that you can go to. This would have never happened. Or y'all need to be willing to go link up outside and shit, like them dudes that like to do it outside in public on parks and shit. If y'all absolutely don't have nothing. But don't do this. This is dangerous as hell, okay? So I just want to put that out there. The mom was wrong for how she beat her son, because that definitely will scar him. But at the same time, if he brave enough to do that, then that mean that nigga fast enough to probably needed that ass whooping too. So, you never know. You don't know these people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking in general. I feel like everybody was wrong here. Like, this was some thief in the night shit. Buddy wanted some D. He invited a little bummy dude, probably off a jack or something. And he snuck him in wanting some dick so bad that he didn't even care about nothing else. Let the nigga knock the table over. I mean, you didn't hear the nigga say, he didn't even try to go back and pick the table up or nothing. Nigga walked by the table, let the mom come out, see the table all fucked up. So, of course, it raised her alarm. Like, the fuck you got going on, nigga? What you doing? I recognize this sneaky shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she got on his head like that. He was being irresponsible. Then the dude that snuck in, you playing with your life, bro. So now, I did do this one time in my life, but I did not get caught. And that's how you got to do it. You got to be slick enough. You wasn't slick enough, homie. You know what I'm saying? I got to call a spade a spade. You feel me? Oh, and another reason why I'm saying that I know that the dude was the bottom, that her son was the bottom, is because if you see how he was walking after that nigga was leaving, the way he was walking gave it away. Like, he had that pain in the booty walk. You know what I'm saying? This is another reason why I emphasize that us as gay, bi, LGBT people, whatever, when we know that we in an environment or in a family that is homophobic or whatever, as we growing up, we need to make it as a goal to get our own shit as early as possible. I got my own shit at 19 years old because I was not dealing with this, okay? You do deserve to live and be yourself, but there's also still, you know, respect that needs to be considered here. You don't bring strange men to your mom's house because these could be men who could be crazy or whatever. You just don't know. You never know, okay? If you want to risk your life like that on your own terms, then do that, but don't put other people at risk. Another thing about that is, if you know that your people is homophobic, then you can't even get mad at that she beat on you like that because you brought it to her house. This is why you get your own place as soon as possible. That's why it's important for us to not be like, to be bum and gay should be against our whole rule book. Like, you have to be independent in this world. You have to have your own. You have to be able to do what you want and not have to answer to nobody. If you have to do that, well then the homophobic people and your parents and all that, they get to win at the end of the day because you don't have anything to stand on. Nobody can tell you what to do. You know, don't get it twisted. Everything that I'll be saying is also because we can do it because we're taking care of ourselves. I'm not going to tell somebody that's living with their mama and shit, if this mama is homophobic, no, you can't invite dudes to her house. You have to go get your own place. Like, you do have to still respect people, like, at the end of the day, in their homes. Okay, this was your mother's home. Don't bring strange niggas to your mom's house. I don't disagree with that at all. How she handled it, I don't agree with, but I do agree with her being upset about this shit. Straight up. Everybody was wrong in this position. So that's my opinion on this. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think. Who y'all think was in the wrong? What do y'all think? Because this was some trashy shit. So yeah, let me know what you think. Hit them comments up. Like this video. Y'all know what's up. I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.
No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say.